Welcome to this short video about creative CVs. We are from the University of Plymouth Careers and Employability Service. We offer students and recent graduates information, advice and guidance on career planning and building skills, experience and contacts to improve your employability. This video is part of the Accelerate programme. You can find out more about the other videos, workshops and live webinars we offer on our website.
So what is a creative CV? Simply put, a creative CV is designed to provide all the same information that an employer might find on a regular CV, whilst also showcasing those creative skills that would be essential for the role. They are most often used to grab an employer's attention and to stand out from the crowd in sectors where speculative approaches for jobs and work experience are not unusual, and where competition for creative roles is fierce.
What's the difference between a creative CV and a conventional CV then? A conventional CV will typically be a 1 to 2 page black and white document with a clear format that provides details of your qualifications, work history, skills and achievements. The standard CV format may not be particularly glamorous most of the time, but for many roles in many industries that's fine. The aim is to demonstrate your suitability for a role based on your current and previous experiences, skills and qualifications. Unlike the traditional 2 sheets of black and white A4, a creative CV may manifest itself in any number of different formats. It might be an infographic, a video, a 3D model, a booklet, a t-shirt, a video game, and so many more.
There are 3 main elements that make up an effective creative CV. The first is content. Remember, this is still a professional document aimed at presenting your suitability for a role, therefore the usual rules apply. You should always start with excellent content. Is everything readable and understandable? Is your spelling and grammar up to scratch? If it's not your strong suit, why not ask a friend or family member to check it for you? Is the content relevant to the role or industry of interest? Consider what the employer will gain by hiring someone with the kind of experiences and skills like you. You might not waste space in your skills section by claiming that you're an excellent swimmer if you're applying for a job as a digital marketer, for example, unless of course it's a requirement of the job role. Is it interesting to read, or will the employer read 2 sentences and move on to someone else's CV? Is the information up to date? Make sure you've got your most recent contact number and ensure it has the correct number of digits. Ensure your email address is professional and that it's not dancingqueen88@hotmail.com, for example. Is the information factual? You will get found out if you make things up or overstate your abilities or grades. And finally, is it personal? Or could the information be said of anyone on your course? Only when your content is perfect should you consider focusing on the design.
The second element to consider when preparing a creative CV is presentation. Is the information on your CV easy for a busy employer to find and read? Is the medium appropriate for your chosen industry? Consider the best way to present your abilities in a desired role. You might create a video, for example, for a digital media role. You might create a video game CV to showcase your skills as a games designer. Have you created the right balance between eye-catching and professional? Is the information presented in a clear and visually appealing way? Or is it too busy or overcomplicated? Is it consistent? Unless it's part of the design, you'll still want to keep things like font and size consistent, as mistakes can draw the eye instantly. Finally, the most interesting part of a creative CV, the creativity. Now, a creative CV isn't just a CV in a frilly font and with a bit of colour splashed on it. The world is your oyster when it comes to a medium that helps you stand out, but it still needs to have a considered approach. Consider what the purpose of your creative CV is. Is it a taster of your creative or artistic abilities? For example, will you use original drawings to advertise your services as an illustrator? Ensure the creative design element or the medium is relevant to the role or sector or industry. Consider your own brand. A well-designed personal brand can work wonders to help you stand out. Do you have a logo, font or colour palette that represents your individual personality and design style? Is the font easy to read? And is the colour palette complementary and pleasing? Have you utilised space effectively? Try to think outside the box for ways to present the information on your CV. Could you use a diagram or personalised icons to demonstrate your skills or qualifications or interests? And finally, is it memorable? Remember that less is more. If it's too busy, it might put an employer off, but don't be tempted to play it too safe. Like I said before, anyone can select a different style or colour font on Microsoft Word.
So to summarise, number 1, content. Is it accurate, up to date and relevant? Number 2, presentation. Is the content well presented, spell checked and appropriate for the role you're looking for? Number 3, creativity. Is it original? Is it exciting? Will it get you noticed for the right reasons? Number 4, get some feedback. Speak to academics, family and friends. Finally, number 5, is it you? Does it allow you to shine?
If you need some inspiration, why not search for creative CVs on your favourite social media sites? Or you can pop into the Careers and Employability Hub on the ground floor of Roland Levinsky Building for a copy of our own Creative CV Guide.
Did you know that each year the University of Plymouth, supported by Santander Universities, opens the Creative CV competition, which is your opportunity to have your CV reviewed by industry professionals, plus the chance to win a top prize of £300. Find out more now on our website at www.plymu.ni/plymcvcomp.
We hope that you take every opportunity your Careers and Employability Service gives you to develop your skills and confidence and to meet employers. Thank you for listening.